Hello everyone. I was reading a book the other day written by Mr. Bai Xianyong named People in Taipei. And there's a very comment concerning this book made by the author himself. He said, "The reason why this book is so important to me is because it keeps the lives of some Chinese people in the past on record. Without proper record of these stories, they will be elusive and they will be a thing of the past forever. I want to keep that down." I think that's so brilliant because it touches down the mission of a writer to combat oblivions of our human beings. We are so prone to forget something, I would say. So let's imagine that I have a beautiful dream with a beautiful girl at noon when I'm taking a nap. When the story hits the pinnacle that we are about to date, I wake up. I want to write the beautiful story down, but it's like I don't remember a shred of this story, and it's like a setting sun waving goodbye to me. And maybe I will make a fuss about that for one single moment, but then I don't care about that. And such thing, I would say, could happen to the reality on a daily basis. When there is a hashtag on Weibo about something that's so reprehensible, it's like everybody that sees the news is hacked off. But later on, maybe within 1 week, nobody remembers that. And it's a representation that our internet has no memory whatsoever, and so does us. So what are we going to do about that? We got to remember something somehow, otherwise how can we prove our existence? Okay, then we have literature. As Balzac well put it, stories are to be regarded as the secret history of a nation. And to paraphrase, I think it means that that's the powerful weapon that we hold to combat our forgetting. If we really want to remember the specifics of personal stories, it's important that we tell good stories and listen to good stories that anger us, amuse us, irritate us, excite us, touch us. And some people might argue, can't we manage that by reading history? Well, we could do that, but history could be objective enough to the extreme that it doesn't have any emotion whatsoever. Then what we learn is just blank terminologies, the casualties in an event, the numbers of people dying in a war, the reason why these two countries have confrontations, things as such, but we don't have any particular experience in empathizing with those individual stories, which stories can capable of doing. And that's why we want to get into that territory to feel those emotions as if we were in that situation. And one level deeper than that, I would say, when we're facing division between nations and ethnicities, when we are driven by tribal nationalisms or racism or things like that, good stories can help us break down barriers and bigotries. When I'm reading the book Steppenwolf, I can find that the insistence upon the inner discovery, regardless of the cost or the criticism of the outside, is a universal emotion. I find when I'm reading the book written by Mr. Haruki Murakami, even someone is marginalized, he can stay marginalized and stay happy at the same time. That's a shared and universal emotion. So literature is by no means less important. I would say it's more important and will be particularly so in an uncertain future. So it's an order and necessary thing for us to take good care of it and don't let it go. And that's my opinion. Thank you.